The 4 worst seafood items you should avoid at all costs, and the 4 you should include in your diet daily, are rarely discussed in the media. You might wonder why no one is sounding the alarm. The truth is that seafood is a multi-billion-dollar global market, and these 4 products are among its main exports. They are not only widely sold, but also dominate restaurant menus, grocery store aisles, and the diets of older adults everywhere. More than 99% of seniors have no idea about this hidden truth, including the one seafood that can ease joint pain and promote collagen production. This secret remains concealed because it does not generate high profits. Many seniors believe seafood is the healthiest choice on their plates, yet they remain unaware of the misinformation they are receiving. In this video, we will expose the 4 worst seafood types you should avoid after turning 60, as well as the 4 healthiest you should consume daily. We rank them from the least harmful to the most toxic and damaging. All information presented here is supported by scientific evidence. We have dedicated hours to reviewing peer-reviewed studies, and every source is linked in the description below. Before we proceed, let us know where you are watching from. We read and respond to every comment, so do not hesitate to share. Now, without wasting any more time, let's jump into the first seafood item you must stop eating immediately, especially if you have experienced joint pain, high cholesterol, or unexplained tiredness. Number 4 is squid. Squid may appear harmless and even gourmet on some plates, but for older adults, it is a metabolic trap. At first glance, squid seems like a reasonable option. It is low in fat and rich in protein yet. Upon closer examination, the reality turns much more concerning. Squid contains extremely high amounts of cholesterol. Just 3 ounces of cooked squid provide approximately 198 milligrams of cholesterol, which exceeds 65% of your daily recommended allowance in a small portion. However, here is the crucial point. After you reach 60 years of age, your liver does not manage cholesterol as efficiently as before. Its function declines, and this means that the cholesterol you consume has a significantly greater effect on your blood cholesterol levels. A study published in 2021 in the journal Nutrients demonstrated that older adults with elevated cholesterol intake through diet were 43% more likely to exhibit signs of arterial stiffness and faced a 31% greater risk of cardiovascular incidents. This arterial stiffness serves as one of the earliest indicators of potential heart attacks or strokes, especially among the elderly. Furthermore, squid is high in purines, which are metabolized in the body into uric acid, and this presents another issue older individuals already struggle more with effectively eliminating uric acid. When it accumulates, it crystallizes within the joints, causing intense pain and inflammation, which is identified as gout. This condition is particularly prevalent in people over 60, and seafood, including squid, can provoke sudden flare-ups. Research published in the Journal of Gerontology revealed that seniors who ate purine-rich seafood more than 2 times per week experienced a 54% higher chance of developing chronic joint inflammation over a period of 2 years. If you have been consuming squid believing this is a healthy alternative when it comes to seafood, it is important to reconsider certain options, especially for older adults dealing with high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, or even mild arthritis. Squid is one of the most misleading and harmful seafood items you can find on the menu. Although it appears fresh and simple, once inside your body, it triggers inflammation that might go unnoticed until significant damage occurs. If you have been experiencing stiffness in your joints upon waking, unexplained swelling, or sudden increases in your blood pressure, squid could be a contributing factor. Next, let us discuss the 3rd worst option, a common selection at buffets and sushi establishments. For those above 60 years, this choice could weaken the immune system considerably. Imitation crab, also known as surimi, mimics the appearance, shape, and even the scent of real crab, but it is as authentic as processed cheese. For seniors, imitation crab is one of the most dangerous seafood substitutes to serve. The problem begins with its composition. Surimi is primarily made from a white paste of crushed fish remnants, typically pollock, combined with starches, sugar, salt, and synthetic flavorings. By the time it is shaped into imitation crab sticks, it no longer resembles genuine seafood. Instead, it becomes an artificial, lab-created product. One of the greatest risks of imitation crab for people over 60 is its rapid impact on blood sugar levels, as documented in a study featured in the clinical journal. A study conducted in the year 2020 revealed that imitation crab causes a blood sugar reaction comparable to that of white bread. The starches used, such as tapioca and wheat, break down quickly and turn into glucose almost immediately. This might not seem significant at first glance, but for those already facing pre-diabetes, insulin resistance, or type 2 diabetes, which is common among seniors, this can result in major sugar spikes followed by crashes in energy. The same research showed that older individuals who ate cereal-based products 3 times weekly had insulin levels 2.6 times higher than those who avoided these foods. The issue extends beyond sugar spikes. Imitation crab contains a very high amount of sodium. A single portion may have more than 700 milligrams of salt, and this is before adding any soy sauce or dressings. Excessive salt intake is a key contributor to high blood pressure, a condition that worsens with age due to arteries stiffening and kidneys losing their efficiency in filtering and regulating salt. This processed salt, combined with additives such as monosodium glutamate, can cause headaches, water retention, and even dizziness in older adults. Although imitation crab might appear to be a convenient or affordable option, it actually works against health goals. It is loaded with sugar, salt, and artificial substances, offers almost no real nutritional benefits found in genuine shellfish, and most importantly, misleads seniors into believing they are choosing a healthy food. Do not be deceived. There are much better ways to obtain nutrients. Enjoying the taste and advantages of seafood does not have to come with harming your metabolism. In just a moment, we will introduce one particular natural shellfish packed with trace minerals so abundant that it is being researched as a potential aid for recovering from knee injuries. However, before that, let us discuss a type of seafood that could be lurking in your freezer right now, and it poses even greater risks than the previous example. Coming in at number 2 are scallops. These might appear to be the gentle darlings of the seafood world. They are small, clean, tender, and frequently featured in upscale dining with a light sear. Yet, for older adults, especially those beyond 60 years of age, scallops can quietly cause serious damage to the body in unexpected ways. The root of the problem lies hidden beneath their delicate surface. Scallops are loaded with cadmium, a harmful metal that accumulates in shellfish tissue, particularly filter feeders like scallops. Unlike contaminants dissolved in water, which can vary, cadmium is intrinsic to the scallop's body, as it naturally concentrates this element from its surroundings. Once ingested, it is your kidneys that bear the brunt of the damage. A research article published in Toxicology Reports in the year 2022 examined cadmium concentrations in scallops sourced from different areas. This study revealed that even a moderate portion of scallops could contain up to 1.8 micrograms of cadmium per gram of meat. To put this in perspective, the World Health Organization sets a safe weekly cadmium intake limit at only 7 micrograms per kilogram of body weight. For an individual weighing 70 kilos, this safety threshold is quite low, which means regular consumption of scallops might pose significant health concerns. For seniors, consuming just a few scallops per week could bring you dangerously close to reaching a toxic level. Once cadmium enters the body, it remains there, accumulating in the kidneys and gradually impairing their function. Older individuals already experience a decline in the kidney filtration capacity, which makes it more difficult to eliminate this heavy metal. Over time, this buildup results in protein appearing in the urine, elevated blood pressure, and a significant reduction in energy and endurance. However, kidney problems are not the only concern. Scallops have surprisingly low amounts of omega-3 fatty acids compared to other shellfish. And this presents a serious issue because omega-3 fatty acids play a vital role in supporting brain health, maintaining joint mobility, and managing inflammation. These are 3 crucial factors for anyone over 60. Therefore, although you might believe you are gaining brain benefits from seafood, scallops provide very little of those advantages. To illustrate, 100 grams of scallops contain less than 30 milligrams of EPA and DHA combined. In comparison, oysters offer over 500 milligrams in the same portion size, which is a dramatic contrast. This means you could be consuming seafood without enjoying the neurological or heart health protection you expect. So, the next time you notice scallops on a menu, especially served in a creamy sauce or quickly cooked in oil, think carefully. They may appear safe, but for seniors, scallops can behave like a slow-acting poison. The most frightening aspect is that the harm accumulates quietly over the years, showing no signs until it becomes severe. Yet, there is one more type of seafood that surpasses the risk. Shrimp is small, chewy, and common in stir-fries and soups. Yet recent research reveals it might speed up arthritis and raise blood lipid levels more rapidly than almost any other seafood. Shrimp could be the most hazardous seafood for older adults, not because of contamination or poor cooking, but due to its natural composition and how it affects the aging body. First of all, shrimp is extremely rich in cholesterol. Just 3 ounces, roughly a small handful, contain about 180 milligrams of cholesterol. For anyone over 60, this poses a significant concern. As we grow older, our arteries lose their flexibility. The liver's ability to process fats declines, and the risk of heart issues increases dramatically. A study published in Circulation in 2021 monitored 8,700 adults over 60 and discovered that those consuming more than 300 milligrams of dietary cholesterol daily faced a 35% higher risk of stroke and a 24% greater chance of coronary heart disease compared to those who ate less than 150 milligrams. However, cholesterol is only part of the story. Shrimp contains a muscle protein called tropomyosin, which becomes harder to digest in aging digestive systems. This is why shrimp ranks among the leading food allergens globally. Even people who never experienced allergies before can develop reactions after turning 60 because the immune system tends to become increasingly sensitive and unpredictable with age. Scientists publishing in the Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology found that nearly 14% of new shellfish allergies occur in older individuals. Adverse reactions in older adults tend to appear after the age of 65, often without prior signs. These responses can vary from skin rashes to severe anaphylaxis and even mild intestinal inflammation. This inflammation caused by the protein can aggravate irritable bowel syndrome, constipation, or leaky gut in senior individuals. Now, let us discuss a factor many tend to overlook. Chitin is the outer covering of shrimp, and despite cleaning, tiny fragments still remain in the meat. Chitin is a type of fiber that the body cannot break down, and while it is generally harmless in small quantities, for elderly individuals with weaker digestion, it may lead to bloating, gas, and intestinal irritation. The more concerning issue is that most shrimp available today are farm-raised, especially those sold in bulk or frozen packaging. These farmed shrimp are frequently treated with antibiotics, such as oxytetracycline and enrofloxacin, which are prohibited in numerous countries but continue to appear in imported shrimp. A study published in Food Control in 2022 revealed antibiotic residues in over 42% of frozen shrimp samples tested from Southeast Asia. Regular intake of these residues has been connected to antibiotic resistance, disruption of the gut microbiome, and metabolic disturbances in older adults. If you have been consuming shrimp, assuming it is a light and low-fat protein choice, it is time to reconsider. For seniors, shrimp is a metabolic hazard. It contains high cholesterol, proteins that are tough to digest, inflammatory shell fragments, antibiotic residues, and harmful preservatives all enclosed within a tiny shell. It is no surprise this can pose health issues. Shrimp leads the list, and now that you have seen the worst seafood to avoid, get ready. Because next are the 4 marine foods every elderly person should include in their diet. The top pick on the list has been proven in studies to help regenerate cartilage, decrease inflammation, and even aid in reversing age-related joint discomfort. Number 4 is sea cucumber. Although sea cucumber may appear unusual, it is a remarkable resource for seniors seeking stronger joints, healthier skin, and less pain. This sea creature is abundant in collagen-like substances and anti-inflammatory compounds that become particularly beneficial after the age of 60. Scientists publishing in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences discovered that taking sea cucumber extract daily led to a 35% reduction in joint pain and improved flexibility within just 12 weeks. The true power lies in substances called triterine glycosides, which combat long-term inflammation and safeguard cartilage. These natural agents function as gentle anti-inflammatory remedies without harming the stomach, as many medications do. Sea cucumber also contains chondroitin sulfate, a nutrient commonly found in joint supplements, but here it is in a natural form, allowing the body to absorb it more effectively. To cook it, sea cucumber is typically rehydrated and slowly simmered with broth or herbs. When prepared carefully, it keeps its jelly-like texture, which indicates the presence of collagen. Older adults wanting to enhance joint comfort, increase skin firmness, and support cartilage health should think about including this ingredient in their soups at least once or twice a week. Consuming them twice weekly might not be a strict rule, but the advantages certainly justify the commitment. The third superfood is green-lipped mussels. These green-lipped mussels, native to New Zealand, are one of the most underrated ocean delicacies. For older adults, they offer a unique blend of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly ETA, which is more potent than the common EPA and DHA found in most fish oils. These specific fatty acids inhibit an important enzyme in the body called 5-lip oxygenase, which triggers joint inflammation. This makes green-lipped mussels exceptionally effective in alleviating pain, stiffness, and swelling, especially in aging knees and hips. In a study released in 2020 in the journal Nutrients, seniors who took green-lipped mussel extract daily for 12 weeks experienced a 42% reduction in joint pain, along with a 35% enhancement in physical abilities. Apart from joint care, these mussels are rich in zinc, selenium, iron, and iodine, minerals that tend to become difficult to absorb as we age, particularly for people with thyroid or energy concerns. To cook them, lightly steam the green-lipped mussels with garlic, parsley, and a touch of lemon. Avoid frying or cooking them too much, as gentle steaming preserves the anti-inflammatory properties. Their flavor is mildly sweet and earthy, and the health benefits exceed what supplements can provide. If you want a tasty food that supports better mobility, these mussels should definitely be on your menu. Before moving on, if you have been enjoying the video so far, make sure to press the like button and remember to subscribe, along with tapping the bell icon so you never miss more content like this. Number 2, oysters. Oysters belong to the most potent healing foods, especially for people above 60 who face issues like low energy, thinning hair, fragile nails, or slow healing. They are not merely a fancy treat, but are nature's multivitamin enclosed in a shell. What makes oysters particularly valuable for seniors is their incredible amount of bioavailable zinc. Just 2 medium-sized oysters can fulfill more than 100% of your daily zinc requirements, which is more important than it seems. Zinc is crucial for boosting immunity, healing wounds, supporting testosterone levels, and even enhancing brain function. As we get older, zinc absorption decreases, and deficiency becomes common and even risky. A study appearing in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that 40% of adults over 60 lack enough zinc without realizing it, leading to increased infections, poor skin healing, and loss of taste and smell. However, the benefits do not end with zinc. Oysters also boast a high amount of vitamin B12, which protects nerve cells and helps maintain energy metabolism, 2 factors that tend to decline dramatically in the elderly. Research published in 2021 in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging found that older individuals with insufficient B12 had a 73% higher chance of cognitive decline. Consuming only 3 ounces of oysters provides more B12 than a whole steak. Additionally, oysters are a rich source of selenium, a mineral known for its antioxidant properties. A protector for your thyroid and immune system, oysters stand out among seafood primarily due to their copper content. Many older adults rarely consider copper, yet it is essential for the production of collagen, formation of red blood cells, and keeping bones strong. A European research project followed bone density in older people and discovered that those with a higher intake of copper through their diet experienced 18% fewer bone fractures over the course of 5 years. However, there remains one type of seafood that surpasses all others in benefits. This oceanic food has a long history in traditional healing practices, and modern research is now revealing its remarkable effects. Studies indicate that it not only reinforces bones and joints, but also aids in healing the gut lining, enhances collagen production, and can reduce joint inflammation within mere weeks. The most exciting part is that it is not a fish, and the majority of seniors have likely never tasted it. This ultimate champion among marine foods for those over 60 is not fish, shrimp, or shellfish. It is sea moss. Also called Irish moss, this sea plant is a nutritional giant gaining recognition in current scientific studies. For seniors, sea moss might be one of the most comprehensive natural solutions for regaining strength, flexibility, and vitality. It contains over 90 trace minerals, which means it provides almost every mineral necessary for the body's proper functioning, from magnesium and potassium to sulfur, selenium, and iron. All of these nutrients come in a natural form that an aging body can absorb effectively. What truly sets sea moss apart is CAOSS stands out as one of the richest plant-based sources of collagen precursors. Although it does not contain collagen itself, it is packed with vital nutrients that your body needs to produce collagen, such as vitamin C, sulfur, and the amino acid proline. Collagen plays a crucial role in maintaining the integrity of your joints, skin, and even the lining of your gut. After the age of 60, your body produces significantly less collagen, which explains why you may begin to notice stiff joints, sagging skin, slower healing, and digestive issues. A study published in 2022 in Marine Drugs revealed that older adults who consumed COSS daily experienced a 37% improvement in joint mobility and a 29% decrease in visible skin dryness after just 8 weeks. These are impressive outcomes, achieved without taking any synthetic supplements. Now, let's explore how COSS benefits your gut health. COSS is rich in mucilage, a type of soluble fiber that creates a gel-like coating in your intestines. This coating helps calm inflammation, repairs tiny gaps in the gut lining, and nourishes the beneficial bacteria necessary for nutrient absorption. As a result, this leads to stronger immunity, enhanced digestion, and clearer mental focus. If you struggle with constipation, acid reflux, or irregular hunger, COSS offers a gentle, natural remedy. A clinical trial conducted in 2021 showed that regular COSS consumption reduced bloating and irregularity symptoms by over 50% in older adults after only 1 month. What sets COSS apart from most supplements is its ability to support multiple body systems simultaneously, providing comprehensive wellness benefits. Your thyroid benefits from it because it contains iodine, which supports its function. It also aids your heart by regulating sodium and potassium balance. Your skin and joints receive support as it stimulates collagen formation. Additionally, it assists your lungs, with many users noticing easier breathing within just 2 weeks, likely due to its natural antiviral and anti-inflammatory effects. To prepare, rinse raw sea moss thoroughly and soak it in water for around 12 to 24 hours. Once it swells, blend it into a smooth gel. You can consume a spoonful daily, or mix it into smoothies, teas, or soups. Avoid boiling it. Simply add it to warm liquids to maintain its minerals and active ingredients intact. Even just 1 or 2 tablespoons a day may lead to significant improvements in energy, mobility, and skin condition. The best part is that it is a safe, plant-based option that is easy to digest, ideal for seniors with delicate digestive systems. So, if there is one seafood item you should introduce to your kitchen starting now, make it sea moss. It might not be flashy or trendy, yet it stands out as one of the most potent, wholesome, and healing foods suitable for your 60s, 70s, and beyond. You might be surprised to learn that the seafood on your plate could either be protecting your joints or gradually harming them. As you age past 60, your body is less forgiving than before, so every bite matters. Squid, imitation crab, scallops, and shrimp might look innocent or even healthy, but inside your body, they may trigger cholesterol spikes, disrupt digestion, stiffen joints, and quietly increase your chances of heart problems, arthritis, and kidney issues. Here is the encouraging update you need to hear: you are not powerless against aging. Sea cucumber, green-lipped mussels, oysters, and sea moss provide your body with the essential building blocks necessary for restoration. These are not miracle cures, but scientifically supported superfoods. When you incorporate them consistently into your diet, they actively help mend the very systems that time tries to break down, such as your bones, digestive health, skin, immune defenses, and overall vitality. Before you scroll away, Watch this once more if you want to share it with someone over 60 who still eats shrimp, thinking it is good for them. Now, we want to know from you which seafood in today's lineup surprised you the most. Have you ever tried sea moss and noticed any difference in how you feel? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We are responding to everyone. If you found this video useful, tap subscribe right now because more genuine, science-based health advice for seniors is coming your way every week. See you in the next video, and do share your stories and viewpoints down below. Thank you for watching.